Welcome to Tits and Giggles, and I have my husband joining me again. And so I was like, I wanted to talk to him tonight about something sexy, something, and it was a shock to him, and I love it because I love just catching him off guard. That I wanted to talk about sexual fetishes, and I want to see if you would ever try any of these.
Whoa.
So, the first one is called cuckolding. This is where...
Hell no.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
What is it?
Isn't that where you watch somebody else do your wife or something?
Wow, I didn't even know that. Look at you. How'd you know this?
Because I know what these are. No. Hell no. You heard me say hell no right off the bat.
What about clismouthia?
Okay, I don't know what that is.
That's where people like to watch people get enemas.
So, like, you and I would sit there and watch two other people together?
No, like some people, it says that this refers to the pleasure someone experiences from relieving themselves while using an enema.
Oh, nah.
Nylons. Do you have a fetish with nylons?
No.
Some men they like the feeling of sitting in their mom's lap, so they kind of have a nylon fetish.
Wait, what? Ugh. Weird. Go ahead.
What about pregnant sex?
Not a fetish.
I mean, I didn't have a problem with having sex when I'm pregnant because I knew I couldn't get pregnant again. So, I mean, some men, I have heard them say that pregnant sex is better than regular sex. Do you think so?
I honestly didn't see it different.
So that's
experience a difference.
Okay, what about whips?
Nah.
You would like to be the giver of the whip?
Huh?
Would you be the giver of the whip?
I mean, I wouldn't say no if that's what my partner wanted, but...
What about wax? I've waxed you before you hated it.
Not in that manner.
What about hot wax?
I'd try it, I guess.
Alright, I'm going to put that on a list of things we'll do this weekend. What about bondage?
Variations, not the extreme stuff.
No. What about age play?
What the hell's that?
It's like where someone acts like a baby or something.
No, that's too weird.
What about queerophilia? This is known as a hand fetish.
What does that mean?
Some people are drawn to fingers and hands.
Nah.
What about foot fetishes?
No.
What about somnophilia?
What is that?
This is where the sleeping beauty syndrome is defined as you getting arousal from some person that's sleeping. I probably have this because I am more attracted to you when you sleep. You know, I am.
I have to say I am the same.
See, so there we go. We have a fetish.
You're most beautiful when you're unconscious.
He has said I don't have to be awake. FYI. What about catoptrophilia? This is a fascination with mirrors or watching yourself have sex.
I don't mind it, but it's not a fetish of mine.
Would you masturbate to your own image?
No, that's just weird.
People do.
Although I am cute, but not like that.
What about sensation play?
That seems enticing.
Yeah, this is like a overarching thing or some kind of kink thing or playing with your genitals.
Or just caressing anywhere.
Caressing, tickling. What about electrostimulation?
No, that seems like a lot of trouble.
Well, it could be playing with a vibrator or something like that as well.
I assume just like electric shock of some sort.
Yeah, it says electricity play uses toys, devices that issue a mild shock, sometimes a zappy feeling.
Mm-hmm.
No, not
Is that what they call it, a sassy feeling?
Zappy, like zap.
Oh, zappy. Okay.
Would you try that? Can I zap your balls?
No. Maybe. No.
What about gagging?
Nah, that's scary.
It's it's gagging.
If you're messing around with my ability to breathe, that gets scary.
Yeah. And what about scene play?
Scene? Like acting out a scene?
Mm-hmm. Like I'm a school teacher and you're my naughty student.
Oh, role play.
Yeah.
I mean, not that one, but I wouldn't say no.
What about consensual voyeurism? This is when you
film each other?
Yeah, you observe others undress, have sex, or engage in sexual acts.
Like doing it for strangers? Doing it to strangers?
It's like, it says an example is like watching your partner masturbate or going to a strip club together and watching like people have sex in a club or something. Almost like swingers, I guess.
No, not involving other people, but watching you, yeah, that would be cool.
What about sadism or sadism?
Nah.
This is caused by pain.
What's the next one?
Automphilia.
What is that?
This is where you have someone like, I want to see here. There's a mommy figure or a daddy figure, and this individual is playing the role of a child.
No, just weird.
What about lactophilia?
That sounds messy.
Breast milk.
Oh, no fetish about it.
What about...
More of a curiosity thing, if anything.
What about Europhilia?
What is that? You gotta be from Europe or something?
It's just R. Kelly getting peed on.
Nah.
Here's a good one for you. Necrophilia.
Dead people?
Yeah.
Nah. Old and stiff.
What about vorerphilia? This is vor, and it is the one where you watch someone eat.
No. That's just...
It also goes into like cannibalism.
What?
Yeah.
That'd be just a curiosity thing then, not a fetish.
What about macrophilia?
What's that?
This is where you have a attraction to giants.
Giant? Like giant people in general? Or
yeah, being crushed by a giant, being squished by giant breasts, all of which seem plausible for a giant.
Not really, no.
What about emetophilia?
What's that?
This is really gross. It's attraction to vomit.
No.
Zoophilia.
That involve animals?
Yep.
No.
There's people that try to have sex with dolphins and stuff.
No.
And what about formicophilia? This is a thing with insects and being bitten by bugs.
No, that's just weird. Who wants to be bitten by bugs?
Those people are out there. Well, I see where your freak number lies, so I'm definitely going to try some wax with you this weekend.
You know what one I didn't hear on there?
What?
Whatever that one that involves clowns.
Ooh, very strange. Wouldn't that almost be kind of like a role play situation?
No, it's a specific one where it's clowns.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
So on that list, the only one you were interested in was wax and bondage.
The most minimal bondage.
An electrical shock to your balls.
That doesn't have to be to the balls.
I mean, I'm just saying that would be the only way that it would work for me.
Fine.
Well, yeah, this has been 27 of the fetishes. And why do you think people have fetishes? I mean, I know that, like, for me, I do have the one where you're asleep. And I'm, attracted to, facial hair and stuff like that. What are some things that you are attracted to that could be odd?
Your smell, your body smell.
Yes, you are a sniffer.
For real, just your body smell, not like perfume or anything. Just your natural body smell is a turn on. Mm-hmm. That could be pheromones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I mean, according to you, some people stink. So
most people stink.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Besides the sleeping one, and then you know, I'm disappointed they didn't have one on there for when you do chores, because that is a big turn on.
That's not a fetish.
That is a fetish. I mean, I guess that gets my engine running. Well, on that list, was there any other ones that you would try?
Isn't just in talking dirty in general, isn't that a type of fetish?
Yeah. You like that?
A little bit, not too much.
He likes his wife to have a little bit of a dirty mouth.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, yeah. I do believe that you should arouse your partner in other ways, kind of give them a shock and awe, especially when you've been married for a while or been together for a while. Like, it just adds the spice of life.
Some seasonings on it.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else you wanted to add on this topic of fetishes?
Not at the moment.
No.
Can't think of anything.
Well, good thing that we can't have any more kids, because if we tried these, we'd probably have. Well, thank you for joining me on this episode of Tits and Giggles and the topic of fetishes and what turns you on or doesn't. And which one on that list turns you off the most?
Most of them that involve other bodily fluids. Just disgusting.
Yeah, I have a thing too. I hate wet sheets. So anything to do with wetting up your sheets or being in moisture is like yuck to me. Where's the weirdest place that, like, where would you want to have sex like that we haven't? Are you an exhibitionist?
I mean, not really, no. But I mean, if the moment arrives, I probably wouldn't say no either.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I mean, I'm like that too. I mean, obviously, as long as kids aren't around and we kind of have
definitely. I mean, stuff.
And we kind of have like some privacy. Yeah, I wouldn't mind, like, especially like if we were in the ocean, you know, it's just very erotic, even though who knows what could be swimming in there, but it's dangerous. You gotta live fast, die hard, right?
YOLO.
All right, my love. Well, I will talk to you later. And to our Tits and Giggles audience, thank you for joining us on another podcast.
Thank you for having me. And bye, audience.